This video is brought to you by Cool Green Clothing.
Cool Green, shorty. Got you, son. Appreciate the outfit, boss, man. I put this shit together. You hear me? Drip.
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
feel
sir,
me?
man.
Yeah.
Show you how to do it, man.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Cool Green, man. You feel me? Variety of stuff, man. You feel me? Good dude for real. You know what I mean? His design is impeccable, man. You know what I mean? It speaks for itself.
Cool Green selling. Cool Green is what's up. Baltimore people need to get on that. Cool Green.
Yeah,
all right?
Man.
It's from an old head. Let you know.
How old you is, man?
57.
And
57.
And you know about the Cool Green, right?
I know about the Cool Green.
Man, this man 57 years old. You know about the
What is going on, YouTube fam? This your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end and hear the full story. Subscribe if you're new to the fam. Hit that notification bell for future uploads. Let's get right into it. It's oftentimes said, pressure busts pipes. Stress of life, not being able to survive or fulfill your purpose out here, has a certain effect on people, but also mental health issues, especially if they go untreated. Sometimes a person might seem fine, then the next minute they snap. It could be certain triggers that happen later in life, as this journey we go through can take a normal person and sometimes mess their head up. And that is unfortunate, but it really gets messed up when a person dealing with issues direct their anger or emotions on people close to them and innocent people who don't even know them. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will discuss a case that is surrounded by questions and mystery till this day, of what made a man take both his parents out the world, 2 innocent people, and then himself, leaving 5 people in total gone. For whatever reasons at the time, 27-year-old Joshua Green, in the early morning hours of March 28th, 2021, snapped. Taking out his frustrations on his parents in their home, 58-year-old Douglas Green and 62-year-old Olivia Green. Allegedly, Joshua grabbed his gun, which was registered to him at the time since he did not have any criminal history, and shot both his parents, leaving them gone in their house on the 1400 block of Manor Road in Baldwin, Maryland. But no one heard anything, and the shooting spree was just beginning. Joshua then headed towards Essex, Maryland, where he lived as well. The time was around 6:40 a.m. when Joshua headed to Royal Farms by Middleborough Road. A 62-year-old woman, Miss Alpha Smith, was just swinging by the store to get a soda before work. Joshua swung his car in front of Miss Smith's vehicle, blocking her in, before walking up to the car, shooting through her window, striking the 62-year-old woman, leaving her gone in her car. Then Joshua turned his attention to the inside of the store, where 43-year-old Sylvester Day Jr. was at the cash register paying for his items. When Joshua walked in, opened fire, striking and killing Sylvester, also wounding a store clerk in the leg. After leaving Royal Farms, Joshua headed to his own apartment in Essex and tried to set it ablaze by torching a mattress, before eventually turning the gun on himself and taking his own life. Baltimore County Police arrived to Royal Farms to find 3 victims, 2 gone unfortunately and 1 wounded. Before going to the suspect's home, Joshua, in which the blaze he started soon was put out, and police found out Joshua had took his own life. Not even knowing about his parents yet, looking for a motive for the shootings, authorities dispatched police to his parents' home, where they found both of Joshua's parents in the garage, already gone. This would turn into 5 people gone with no motive. Miss Alpha Smith's relatives spoke out, saying she was a loving mother and grandmother with 3 kids, 1 special needs child and 1 adopted child, who she loved, and even though retired from a state job, she worked at Food Line to make ends meet after losing her husband. Mr. Sylvester Day was a devoted Muslim with a big heart and 2 daughters. He was stopping by the store before heading home, which his parents lived in the area. His father told police on his way leaving home, going to church, he took 702 because everything was blocked off and there was a detour, and he rode right past the Royal Farms crime scene, not even knowing it was his son. Both victims' families say it was a coward act and they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. As for Joshua, his sister, who was living out of state, did not know a motive, but said he suffered from mental health. But she was grieving her parents, stating they were good, hard-working people. Neighbors say they never heard anything because it was so early in the morning. Authorities still to this day do not know what happened or why Joshua snapped. Rest in peace to all the victims that lost their lives in this senseless act. I send my prayers and condolences to the families. More of this story, mental health is real and pressure definitely busts pipes. If your judgment or thoughts are cloudy for whatever reason, don't be ashamed to go get help. It doesn't make you weak. We all go through things and process feelings and emotions differently. Don't wait until it's too late and hurt innocent people, because they are not the cause of your problems. Man, crazy story, you feel me? Rest in peace, Miss Alpha, you feel me? Rest in peace, Sylvester. This was crazy. Rest in peace, his parents too. You know, Joshua's parents, you know, they was real messed up at the end of the day. Don't nobody know why he woke up and did what he did. He just snapped one day. It seemed like, for whatever reason, you know, he took it out on his parents first, which when I synced the home, even though they ain't say much about them, you could tell, you know, they had a nice home. They was in a nice environment. You know, he probably grew up, you know, kind of a little spoiled, it seemed like. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. They ain't say this would happen, but it seemed like for whatever reason, he snapped on his parents, then he went elsewhere and brought the drama to other people, you know? And sometimes I guess people feel like since they already going out or they know they about to go to prison, they want to go out with a bang. But that's a selfish act, if you ask me, because these people ain't had nothing to do with nothing. They not the reason for your problems. They not the reason you mad at the world. But some people feel like they gotta go that hard or they gotta do this since they already messed their life up anyway. And sometimes, man, it be different issues going on mentally. People be paranoid. They be thinking people out to get them. All kinds of stuff that make people do these kind of acts. You know, we'll never know because, like I said, after he did what he did, he took himself out. You know, that's the most messed up thing about this situation, because at least if he was still here, people could know what the problem was, what exactly happened. But instead, you know, he took these innocent people with him, you know, leaving their families with more questions than answers, man. But yeah, man, it's a sad story, you know, real messed up situation, man. I definitely send my prayers and condolences to the family, you know. Wrong place at the wrong time. Ain't had nothing to do with nothing, man. But y'all already know, man. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. It's your boy Tony 2 times. Love, fam. I'm out.